time for Hamish VS Andy.
Yes. In tonight's Hamish versus Andy, it takes place in Mexico City. Mexico City is the biggest city in the Americas. It's home to the world's richest man and also some of the busiest railway stations on the planet Earth.
So we thought of a race that would combine all those things. We'd be dressed as businessmen, we'd have to rush through the craziest peak hour crowds, and the finish line would be boarding a train.
But we weren't just dressed as any businessmen. We were corporate fat cats. Corporate very fat cats.
Buenos dias from Mexico City, host of today's much-anticipated corporate fat cat race between Andy Lee and Hamish Blake. And folks, racing doesn't get much bigger than this because of their size. With the rules, here's Ryan Shelton.
In corporate fat cat racing, two corporate fat cats must race each other from their office to the local train station, some 2k's away. After purchasing and eating their favourite tacos, the first competitor to beat the crowds and board the train wins the race. Back to you.
Yes, it's a treacherous commute for these two corporate fat cats. Tight squeezes, big crowds, and of course there's the compulsory pit stop at their preferred taco stand. Now, Ryan Shelton, normally amongst the action today, is lucky enough to be with our two home viewer winners in Buenos Aires. Ryan, what's the vibe like where you are?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'm here with these guys, which is not preferable, but part of the job.
Well, it looks like they're having the time of their lives.
Yeah, no, they're having a great time.
All right, very close to the end of the workday now, and that means race time. 3, 2, 1. Go time! It's time to go home, and Blake immediately with his trademark paper flick, hoping to delay Lee, but it seems they're both a bit tied up already. Oh, good recovery from Lee as he packs his case and takes an early lead. Blake doing his best to slow Lee down as the local fans get in the spirit. Oh, quick thinking from Lee as he counterattacks with his briefcase.
Damn you.
Lee breaks free now and begins his descent while Blake remains hot on his heels.
I'm stuck.
Oh, wait, oh no! Well, in a case of one too many client brunches, he ain't going nowhere. Oh, yes, he is, my bad. Well, would you look at those fat cats go? Never mind Usain Bolt. With those trousers, these two are going to need an insane belt. Yep, top shelf pun by me, Ian Danter. They speed towards the doorway and Blake launches his briefcase at Lee. Well, let's look again. Oh, boy. It very nearly took Lee out. Back live and Lee tips over Blake's bike.
Big dog.
Well, this dirty play certainly comes naturally to these corporate fat cats. Yeah, I'll go there. 1/3 into the commute, they now both begin the pedal to their respective taco stalls as we cross to Ryan Shelton, who's eating cake with our lucky home viewers.
Ian, I'm still here. Nothing's changed.
And how is the cake?
The cake's actually pretty good. The one highlight. Back to you, Ian.
Well, I'd like to say we couldn't live without him, but we could. But back to the action, and Lee just in front, pulling up to his taco stand. And there's Blake powering past.
Oh, my chain's off.
Oh, disaster! Blake's lost his chain! Lee, meanwhile, takes his seat and orders the required 2 tacos.
Solo taco.
And there's Rico, the man in charge. Hard to believe he's only 21. Back with Blake, who's flintstoning his way to the station and losing time. Lee, meanwhile, does not waste a second. Oh, but maybe you should have. His mouth is figuratively on fire.
I've ruined my next 5 meals. I've literally burnt the top of my tongue completely off.
As Lee figuratively burns the top of his tongue off, Blake has an opportunity to catch up as he now reaches his taco stall.
Just taco possible.
And feeling the effect of this grueling sport. As Blake waits, Lee finishes up, thanks Rico and his 7-year-old son.
Delicious.
And gets back on his bike. Ryan, how's the... Ryan? Well, we'll come back to him in a moment whilst Blake hoovers down his taco at lightning speed.
Too much taco. Just kidding, never enough taco.
Oh, I think we found Ryan in the, bathroom.
Don't come in.
I don't think that cake has agreed with Ryan, but Lee, meanwhile, is nearly at the train station.
Oh.
Blake will need to push through the indigestion as he spots Lee.
Oh, no! You fat rat!
Who takes a huge tumble. Well, this is Blake's chance now, and he knows he must capitalise.
I'm dancing!
Lee is on his way into the station. Blake finishes up. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a race on our hands. Right after Hamish grabs his briefcase, now we have a race on our hands. Oh, outstanding vertical leap. As they now enter the train station, they'll need to get here, platform A, but not before they take on these unfortunately narrow and unforgiving turnstiles. And here comes Blake, working hard and making up enormous ground to be right on Lee's tail. And through Blake goes. Well, they can smell the finish line now, but what they don't realise is a huge trainload of passengers is heading their way and standing between them and the finish line. And oh my, Blake has seen an opening on the inside.
Thank you.
Will he make his move? He throws out the don't argue and takes the lead. Incredible move from Blake. Oh, no, Blake falls. Blake is down. He's lost his footing. I hope he's not dead. He isn't, and maintains the lead.
Yes.
Can Lee find an opening in this heaving crowd?
Yes.
No, he can't. Blake's got it.
I've got supper. I'm home for supper.
Unbelievable finish. Let's cross to Ryan now, who hopefully got the better of that cake. Is there a prize, Ryan?
Yes, no, there's a prize for the winner, so there you go. It's just nuts. Back to you.
Disappointing as always, Ryan. My name's Ian Danter, and like I always say, buy low, sell high, goodbye.
Guys, you've got nothing else to do. Come on, keep watching. Go, go, go.
We don't want to appear needy, but please subscribe.
Hey, Andy, you know who subscribed recently? That big Japanese YouTube star
Oh,
that everyone likes.
yeah, great.
So she's on.
Yeah,
You get on.
subscribe.